Welcome back to Gatekeeper, where reviews are always a thriller. Today I'm going to be ranking my Cedar Point coasters. Recently I just went up to Cedar Point, the rock and roller coaster capital of the world. That's really hard to say. And I just had a ranking. I rode every single ride other than Top Thrill Dragster, because I am scared of that thing. Right there, if you guys can see it. I'm scared of that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the list. Number 12, Corkscrew. It was bumpy, uncomfortable. I did not like the ride. It was super, 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 super bumpy. So, this is not a ride again for me. Had like a little bit of airtime, not like much, like 1 out of 10. Did not have good speed. The inversions were terrible. It was not fun at all. The scenery was really good. I'll give it that much. The scenery was okay. Yeah. So, yeah. And at that, it got a 14 out of 60. 60 is the max. Okay, now to number 11. Blue Streak. It's bumpy. It's literally the same thing as like Corkscrew. It's bumpy, uncomfortable. It is packing more airtime, so it's gonna get a 15 out of 60. So next up, going into our top 10, and I'm ranking every ride over 50 feet. So the mine ride and all the kiddie rides aren't on here. And okay, number 10, Iron Dragon. This used to be my favorite ride when I was 6. So it's always has a nice view. I'll give it that much. And coming in at a total of 20 out of 60. So next up, number 9, Magnum. Okay, but I'm gonna turn on in the comments right now. You're probably typing, "Oh my gosh, you suck." No, it does pack in a lot of airtime. I got cart 3 or cart 1 C3, so I got a really good C, and it was just bumpy for me. I think it was way too bumpy for me to have it in the top like 5. So yeah, that's what it gets, and it got a 31 out of 60. So next up, Gemini. I love this ride. It's always fun and competitive because like you're racing, and I'll give it a 31 out of 60. So it does tie with Magnum, but I like Gemini more because it's a little smoother and it's more fun because you're racing. So number, what was I at, 6? Number 6, Millennium Force. Okay. You guys are probably typing in the chat right now that I suck. No, it's just I sat in the back row. Maybe if I didn't sit in the back row, I would have liked it more. But yeah, I found it a little rough. It wasn't a bad ride. Its speed is amazing. I'll give it that much. It does pack in a lot of airtime too. And got an overall score of 39 out of 60, which is a really good for Cedar Point. Like any. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot to do number 7. Raptor. Uh, yeah, it's really good. I really like the inversions. So it got a 37 out of 60. The number 6 Millennium Force. I just said that. I'm sorry. Number 5. Before you guys type that I'm an idiot, like which you already have at least 7 times. Number 5, Rougarou. I loved it. It was so smooth. My sister did get a rough and uncomfortable ride, but I found it so smooth, smooth like glass. I really loved it. I mean, the scenery's so good. The theming is okay. It's fun. It got a total score of 43 out of 60. Incoming in at number 4 is, I don't want to say because then my comments are going to get mad, Steel Vengeance. Okay, let me explain. Steel Vengeance has the best airtime I've ever been on a ride. Steel Vengeance has the most airtime ever. I'll give it that much. It has great airtime. It has great theming. I'm gonna give it a 43.5 out of 60. Yeah, it was insane. Okay, now number 3, Gatekeeper. The scenery on Gatekeeper is amazing. It's so good. I love Gatekeeper. It's smooth as silk. It's, oh my, if you want a good ride, go on that. And it has a good speed. 10 out of 10 out of 10 inversions. Really fun. And it does have a little bit of theming, like protecting the first gate, but that really doesn't matter because 1,000 people, or 20,000 people come in a day, so he's not very good at his job. But still, I love Gatekeeper. As you guys can see, it's that one, Gatekeeper. Then, I'm not counting Wicked Twister because that is not a roller coaster. I would ride it if it was. At number 2, Valraven. Valraven is so good. It's smooth. It's smooth. It hangs you at the top. It gives a little bit of airtime. It has good theming. It has good inversions. It's fun. I'm giving it a 49 out of 60. And a number 1, drum roll, please. Maverick. What do I have to say? What do I have to say? What do I have to say? Maverick is the world's best roller coaster. Look, as you can see right here, look at that first drop. The first drop, amazing. Goes through a tight turn. Then it goes through this roll, which is amazing. Okay, oh my. And look, it has great scenery. And it has the second launch is the best. Is the second best launch in the park. The Heartline roll was sadly removed. But I loved it. I love it. This is the best ride at Cedar Point. And if you guys did like the video, if we can get this video to 5 likes, I'll go to Kings Island and I'll rank my favorite Kings Island roller coaster. So like the video and goodbye.